Hello, this is Robin Fowler. I teach German in Fort Smith, Arkansas. I teach at both of the high schools. I'm also the web manager for Southside High School, which is my home school, and I'm a lot of a tech resource as well. I've been teaching in the school district for 17 years. I also taught substituted many years ago and also went to school in the school district. So I feel like I have some history. When you're looking at understanding your history when you're doing strategic planning, I'm not so sure that COVID hasn't erased a lot of that history. I feel like COVID has sort of been a reset button to move forward into more digital applications. So a SWOT, this wasn't anything new for me. I have studied some marketing in the past, so I understand this grid, looking at your strengths and weaknesses, and then looking outside for opportunities and threats. However, I was not familiar with this modified SWOT analysis. I found this incredibly challenging. I liked it. I like how you're bringing everything together, not just analyzing it and painting a picture of it, but coming up with a plan with it. So I put this together. This is my SWOT. So I'm sure it looks a lot like some of the other ones that are out there. We do have Chromebooks one-to-one. All of our students have them. Parents don't necessarily find that a positive thing, but our district finds that that's a step forward. We do have district-wide Wi-Fi, so anyone who gets near a school can get on to Wi-Fi. So we do have things in place to serve all of our population. One of the biggest opportunities I think that we have is more digital natives are going to be coming into the teaching profession. That helps a little bit on some of the weaknesses that we have where tech skills are lacking. Some old school teachers like me, I guess, don't really feel the need to learn more tech skills. I'm not sure the justification for that. I also feel my school district doesn't force people to learn the skills of the trade. I'm kind of back and forth on that one. So we really leave that up to the teacher to decide that. One of our biggest threats is the alternative education choices. Charter schools, online schools are cropping up everywhere. People are choosing to teach themselves at home, which I would find challenging as a student. My subject cannot really be taught with any of the online virtual education resources I have seen. Some of the more, I guess, commercial ones are probably better, but you don't get any credit for those. So. Okay, so I put this together. I'm not sure if it's fully complete, but there are two things I want to just talk about really quickly. One is the trend of virtual education. I know everyone's familiar with it. Arkansas has a virtual school, and we've had it for some time that smaller districts have used to fill in the elective gap so that some students that are coming from rural schools have other opportunities. I wish we used it more to also fill in some of the gaps that we have without losing students to complete total online learning. And it would be nice if our district had a way to help us take advantage of online educational resources. I do it as a teacher, I do it myself, but it would really help if we had some help with that in our district. Another thing that's going to occur is that more digital natives will become teachers, and this will help with some of these some of the skills that the digital immigrants lack. Not saying that it's going to fix everything. I think it's still important to learn the tools of the trade. Our district does not really force that on us. We have voluntary teacher professional development in areas of technology. So that's a whole other discussion. But our school does provide Chromebook one-to-one, and that does open us up for more access for students and district-wide Wi-Fi. So anyone in our town could have internet access if whenever they're near a school. So thank you for listening.